Hello there guys, glad to see all of you watching another video of mine. Today I'll be talking about a motorsport that I absolutely love, and I believe many of my viewers who are watching this video love it too. I'll be talking about the F1 season, the Formula 1 season 2020, the final year after which the regulated financial burdens will come on each of the teams. None of the teams can spend as much money as they want. It will be a regulated amount of money that they can spend. So what will have the effect? The effect will be there will be no such big teams or small teams. It will all come down to a tough, gritty season since after 2021. But this season will be similar to the last season. The three big teams will still dominate, and the mid pack will be as gripping as the last season it was. So, starting from the top to the lower, or should I go from the lower to the top? Let's go from the lower to the top. Williams, I believe they will have a similar year like last year. No Robert Kubica this year. Now it's George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. He was a Formula 2 driver. He just came up to Formula 1. He's from Canada. George Russell from England. Williams is a team that is a self-based team. It is from the old Williams. Now the daughter takes care of the team. She's a team principal. They will have a similar kind of year. After the next year, it might be a difference. Then a better car might help them, but this year it will remain the same. Now the mid pack. There are teams like McLaren, Renault, Haas, AlphaTauri or the Toro Rosso, which we also know, the Sauber F1 team. And this year's big chance of getting a huge position, it's Racing Point. So for McLaren, the drivers are similar to the last season, Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris. For Renault, it's Daniel Ricciardo, my personal favorite driver. I just love Daniel Ricciardo. And they have made a change. They have removed Nico Hülkenberg from last season, and now it's Esteban Ocon, who was the temporary driver for Mercedes last year. Then we have Racing Point, which is owned by the Strolls. So his son Lance Stroll and Chico Sergio Perez for Racing Point. Then we have Haas, the big Haas team. We all know how good Haas is. The Kevin Magnussen, Roman Grosjean, we all know how good drivers they are, but last season was a pathetic season for them. They finished just above Williams, so we all know how bad the season went for Haas last year. Then we have the old veteran of Kimi Raikkonen and the new Antonio Giovinazzi for Sauber F1 team. And then we have Pierre Gasly, who got his first podium in Suzuka last year. Absolutely brilliant race. If you haven't watched that, go and watch the highlights of the race. It was an absolute brilliant race. And with him, we have Danny Kvyat for AlphaTauri. So who do I think will be will be the rankings of this team, if I say? I believe Racing Point will be the top of the mid pack this season. Then it will be McLaren, Renault, Haas, Sauber, then AlphaTauri, then Sauber. Sauber with the likes of Kimi Raikkonen. I believe Kimi Raikkonen's last season, he's 40 years old, he's still driving. We all know how good Kimi Raikkonen's sense of humor is. We have all heard his radios. So huge love, huge respect for Kimi Raikkonen. Now the big three of Formula 1. Mercedes AMG Petronas, Scuderia Ferrari, and Red Bull Racing. Mercedes, I believe, will take this season. They are the favorites to take this season, absolutely. Then either it's Ferrari or it's Red Bull. For Mercedes, we still have Lewis Hamilton, the six-time world champion, Valtteri Bottas, and for Ferrari, Scuderia Ferrari, we have Sebastian Vettel, four-time world champion, and the new upcoming sensation of Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc won three consecutive races last year. We saw how promising that guy is. But this season, I believe Red Bull Racing has a better chance of finishing above Scuderia Ferrari. Max Verstappen, the fan following that Max Verstappen has, and also the Netherlands race this year, we have the Netherlands circuit. So we all know how big a support he will get from that crowd, the Netherlands crowd. They just love Max Verstappen, and the overtakes that he does, it's a pleasure to watch. I believe he is the best overtake. Has the best overtake in all of the F1. And with Alex Albon, who was snatched his podium by Lewis Hamilton in the race that Pierre Gasly won his first podium, I felt bad for him because the way he has grown up, the story. I have just seen, I've just completed the Netflix series season 2 of Formula 1 Drive to Survive. If you love Formula 1, just go and watch it. Season 1, season 2, they have done an absolutely brilliant job. They have covered all the teams, they have showed the highs and lows of Formula 1 calendar, everything. It's a treat to watch. If you are a Formula 1 fan, just go and watch it. And Alex Albon is a very very good driver. We all saw his first race. As a Red Bull driver, he came fourth. This season will be gripping, absolutely. I'm damn sure about it. The midfield pack, it will be a treat to watch the midfield battle. The top battle, I believe it will be again Mercedes who will take the championship. But for the constructor championship, we might have some surprises because Alexander Albon and Max Verstappen are good drivers. They can challenge Mercedes now. Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel, we all saw what Charles Leclerc can do last season, and of course, Sebastian Vettel is the Sebastian Vettel. Now he hasn't been winning recently, but we all know how good he is. So that's it. That's the preview. If you like this preview, do like, subscribe to this channel, and 14th of March qualifying Australian Grand Prix. Can't wait. Until then, guys, see you. Take care and peace.